All right, well, let's go to key tip number 3, which is just like photo/marketing, because it seems like while we may be prepping the exterior and prepping the interior, somebody needs to see what you're doing, because we don't typically start by going in the house. When we're in today's modern society, we shop online first.
Right. And that's a very good point, because all these things, tip 1 and tip 2, are partially designed not only for the showing process, but really also for the photos. And because the photos are just paramount these days. Everybody goes online to do their shopping. The reason we do this decluttering, the reason we do this exterior prepping, is when the photographer comes to take pictures, we want it to look perfect.
Awesome.
As perfect as possible, because that's where people are going to be drawn in. That's where you're going to get your first date. Honestly, I have seen a lot of photos online that were not taken by professionals, and they don't do the property a service, because they're often very dark. It really is then that's the case where if you go to the house, it would look better than the photos.
All right, so we were just jumping into pricing. Okay, you're selling your home. There's all kinds of different sort of strategies to potentially pricing the home right. But what's kind of the first key step that you offer as a realtor in getting that home priced right?
Right. Well, I think it's important to price the home as close to market value as possible in order to reduce your time on the market.
And so how do you determine the market price?
Absolutely. Well, what I do and what a lot of realtors do is prepare a competitive market analysis, look at all the comparables, look at the neighborhood, look at anything else that's on the market, so that you have a good sense of what that property should sell for, and really analyze it as an appraiser would analyze it. If you're a little off, if it's a little high, and it sits pretty long or too long, then you're going to have a stigma for the property, and that maybe people think something's wrong with it when there's really not.
And then the last key step in terms of selling your home quickly was just being flexible.
If you can be very flexible, especially at the beginning when the showings are coming in quickly.
So making your home available.
Make your home as available as possible. And you never know, somebody's just driving through the neighborhood and they want to look at it. And if you can accommodate that, you're going to help yourself.
During the process, there's the home inspection and working with the buyer to be flexible on the repairs.
Right.
Because there's always going to be a list of 20 things that the inspector finds. And I think part of that flexibility in helping your home sell quickly is just making sure that you're negotiating fairly,
sure,
meeting in the middle, or just fixing some of the things that really probably should have been fixed before you sold the home. Just bite the bullet.
Or that you didn't know about.
Or that you didn't know about.
Right. And you just have to, you do have to be flexible with that too, because you just put yourself in their shoes, and you would want it to be right.